Dear dumb ass. Every thought in your mind is dumb. Every word you speak is dumb. I pray that the world is against you. You may start to notice people spending a lot of energy trying to tear you down. Take it personally.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm basically going to rant about a few things in K-pop because, number 1, I can do whatever I want with this channel, and number 2, I just wanted to talk about a few things that I've observed and lament on my experiences as a K-pop fan. I'm not gonna put a huge disclaimer because this video is for entertainment purposes only and these opinions are based on my own personal experiences and based on the personal research that I did for this video. And as per usual, if you cannot be respectful in the comments section, you and your multiple accounts will be blocked. So with that being said, let's get started. We as K-pop fans often hold a glass ceiling over our heads when it comes to K-pop idols who are considered to be problematic or idols who do or have done problematic things. And when these idols have proven to grow and learn from their situations, or they show that they no longer do these things that are problematic, we never give them any grace. We constantly bring it up as a scarlet letter of sorts even after they apologize and reflect on their actions. A lot of K-pop fans often use Super Junior as a poster child of sorts when it comes to idols who are problematic, and they often normalize hate towards Super Junior because of their actions. But a certain group's fandom, who I also stan and consider as one of my ults, is allowed to gaslight people in some cases, and if you bring up some of the controversial things that one of the members of this group has done, they become passive-aggressive in some cases. I understand the idea of defending people from unnecessary hate, but we also need to understand that accountability is not synonymous with cancel culture. As someone who stands and ults many groups who have had members do questionable things, I hold my faves accountable, but I also don't condone any hate or threats towards anyone. Know the difference. I saw a choice on Twitter complain about the lack of promotions that ace received for their pre-release singles. And in general, many people, including myself, have concerns about the possibility of ace being overworked since their fan concert in November. But the thing that really pissed me off was when one choice said that we as a fandom have failed ace and aren't doing enough. I don't know who needs to hear this, but listen to me and listen good. I don't ever want to hear fans of lesser known, nuga groups say that the fandoms are lazy, have failed their faves, and aren't doing enough ever again. Let's start there. Many choices bought their official light stick, took time off from their workplaces, flew overseas to South Korea, bought not just tickets to see them live and in person, but have probably had to pay hundreds of dollars on flight tickets just to get on a plane, just to show up and show out for ace, because that's how much we love them. Many fans have spent money on buying and pre-ordering their albums, most of which have not been restocked since their release. Many fans have taken time out of their busy schedules to stream the crap out of their MVs on YouTube, to stream their music on Spotify, Apple Music, and even Korean-based streaming platforms that not many international fans have access to. Even going as far as to beg other fandoms to help stream their music and MVs. And you want to tell me that we have failed them as a fandom? Kick. Rocks. I'm not even going to use the fact that our fandom is not as big as Blink's, ARMY's, and STAY's. They're not as big as those fandoms. Ace aren't even from a large household name company. We could sit up here and talk about how Beat Interactive isn't perfect and how they wouldn't be where they are now if it wasn't for Ace and Choice. But don't ever try to insinuate that nuga fans are not doing enough when nobody outside of the fandom wants to give these groups a chance and actively diminish their place in the industry or take a page from something they did and on a much bigger scale. But the audacity to say that a fandom at large is not doing enough is so disrespectful. People have jobs. People have families to look after and take care of. People have school and college. Like I'm literally heated just thinking about how entitled a person has to be to say that a fandom, a small fandom at that especially, has failed their groups. Get over yourself and touch the grass. Smell the grass. Eat the grass. Bathe in it. Whatever you need to do to humble yourself or regain the sense you've lost.
No way. I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise you, I'm gonna get you out of there. You don't belong in there. I'm gonna get you out.
Okay, I debated on whether I should make a video about my thoughts on the Seunggan situation, and trust I have many, but one of the most ridiculous things that I have seen is the expectation that Seunggan and K-pop idols have to set a good example, be a role model for young people, and have a clean-cut image 24/7 and even on non-working days. Be for freaking for real right now. Will all the Korean netizens please come to the front row? K-pop idols never asked to be parents to your kids. I don't think you're listening. K-pop idols are not your babysitters. They are not the President of the United States. And they are most certainly not the nuns, the priests, the monks, and the pure saints that you make them out to be and expect them to be. Seunggan dated when he was a trainee. So what? Seunggan used to smoke. So what? Seunggan went on a live stream with Subin from Text. So what? But all of those idols watched that one anime. So what? What exactly is your argument? Because the virtue signaling that many netizens indulge in to prove that they are more perfect than the idols they force unrealistic expectations on is the only thing I see. I don't know who needs to hear this, but we should all learn from the Seunggan situation. Seunggan is no perfect than you or me. Nobody is perfect. And just because he chose to pursue a career in music, that does not mean he needs to be holier than thou. Most K-pop idols who join the industry don't even join to have a positive influence on people. They join because music and dance are their passion. It's something that they love. Some people even join the industry to get out of whatever situation that they're in, be it financially or even emotionally. And plus, not everything K-pop idols do is meant for children. Some of their songs aren't even meant for children, and that's okay. But using Seunggan as another benchmark to throw stones at people when they do something that any normal human has done or would have done is asinine, and it needs to be stopped. And this is unrelated, but stop using Garam, Lucas, and Ravn to compare their situations to Seunggan in any way, shape or form. I don't need to explain why. You should have the common sense to know where the differences between them lie. And those were the things that I wanted to rant about in K-pop. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and share some things that you also want to rant about in K-pop. Have a wonderful day, take care of yourselves, and please stay safe.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.